till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my clarity? Walk on through a red parade and refuse to make amends. It cuts deep through our ground and makes us forget all common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we choose. If you pull and I push too deep, and I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my party? If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love is insanity, why are you my party? I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, 'cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, Fight fear for the selfish pain. It was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, 'cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass, and I drown in you again. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love is insanity, why are you my clarity? Walk on through a red parade and refuse to make amends. It cuts deep through our ground and makes us forget all common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we choose. If you pull and I push too deep, then I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragic.
Hello guys, welcome to the live stream yet again. क्या हाल चाल है सबके? जय श्री राम। यो लूफी, क्या हाल चाल? Only 20 minutes late. I'm sorry. But here we are. Yeah. So let's start the stream, should we? मैं अभी तक कुछ एक्सप्लोर नहीं करा है. I don't know how people are even doing like 100% exploration. मैं तो अभी तक ये भी नहीं खुले, टेलीपोर्ट्स भी नहीं खुले. तो तुम लोग का 100% हो कैसे रहा है मेरे को ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा. बट ओके, लाइक देयर is no way that people are doing 100% exploration. How unemployed are people to do a 100% exploration by? How unemployed are they? मेरे को ये दिखा था एक्चुअली में, ठीक है, मैं इसलिए जा रहा हूँ इस रास्ते में. वो क्रिस्टल चाहिए, मेरे को क्रिस्टल चाहिए, वो क्रिस्टल चाहिए, नहीं तो मेरा हालत खराब होने वाला है. Bro, I need the crystal. I don't need this. Oh, what the fuck? Assassin's Creed? Oh, वाह, वही तो दिक्कत है भाई. रेगुलर स्ट्रीम करने वाला स्ट्रीमर आ रहा है भाई. रेगुलर स्ट्रीम की बात नहीं, मेरा कल बर्थडे था ना, तो मैं सोचा स्ट्रीम करूं, बट फिर बोला नहीं, मेरे को मेरा बर्थडे खुद ही नहीं पसंद, तो मेरे को मन नहीं किया स्ट्रीम करने का. Like I don't like my birthday, so ऐसे मैं स्ट्रीम नहीं किया, यूजुअली मैं करता नहीं तो तो कैसे
Defensive mode engaged. Tide of death.
टूटेगा कैसे? No mind. क्वेस्ट का पार्ट है ये, सब वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट का। ओह ओके ओके ओके। एंड लेट्स जस्ट से दिस इज द बेस्ट। आई एम हियर फॉर द फ्लावर्स दो, मेरे को फ्लावर्स चाहिए। डू यू लाइक द एक्सप्लोरेशन गाइस? मुझे ये जानना है कि आर पीपल लाइकिंग द एक्सप्लोरेशन?
Installation chamber to pull together.
A moment, please.
मजा आया तेरे को? I do have a doubt. And why are people against RAIDEN, bro? Why are they for Syndrome? It's just because they are strong or something. Like she's strong or something. इसलिए I don't think so. This is the only reason, right? मेरे को नहीं लगता कि this is the only reason. कल अबेस है पता नहीं। ओके ओके एक सेकेंड। ओह एक सेकेंड, ये ना वो एक फेरी टेल नाम का एनिमे आता था, ठीक है?
Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
उसके मॉन्स्टर जैसा दिख रहा है भाई। फेरी टेल में एक मॉन्स्टर आया करता था, उसके एकदम एग्जैक्टली उसकी जैसा ही दिखता है ये। यो मेरे भाई क्लासिक, क्या हाल चाल? अरे एकदम स्टार्टिंग में जो मॉन्स्टर था ना, याद है? जो कि वो जो आइस वाला एक लड़का था, जो नात्सु का यू नो राइवल था, ठीक है? उसके टीचर को मारा था इसने, उसके टीचर को मारा था। See, he looks exactly like him. Gray, yeah. He looks exactly like him, see? And the size of him is same. उस जैसे ही दिखने में है। अरे भाई, जनावे ने भेजा क्या? मुझे पता है उतने साल हो गए, बट स्टिल आई डू रिमेम्बर,
This wasn't locked. How convenient.
Okay. Beneath the picture frame, okay. Beneath the picture frame. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. ये बेकार है, कॉम्बैट में हर टाइम उस बटन पे क्लिक हो जाता है। कौन सा वाला? आर्कन क्वेस्ट कर लिया? नहीं भाई, बट अगर स्पॉइलर दिया तो अंडी मंडी संडी, ठीक है। जिसने भी स्पॉइलर दिया, मैं पहले बता रहा हूँ, मुझे स्पॉयलर्स नहीं चाहिए। आई डोंट लाइक स्पॉयलर्स। तो टाइम रहेगा करने में, मैं आराम से टाइम दे करूँगा। मेरे राइजली का तो अच्छा खासा डीपीएस आ रहा भाई। आई एम हैप्पी अबाउट हिम, आई एम हैप्पी अबाउट हिम। आई एम जस्ट लाइक, राइजली का इतना डीपीएस मैंने कभी एक्सपेक्ट किया भी नहीं था। एंड नाउ व्हेन ही इज गेटिंग दिस मच डीपीएस, ग्लैड भाई। बट मेरा यही क्वेश्चन है, द पीपल हु एक्चुअली काम का सजा भी मिल गया। मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करके चला जाऊंगा, मजाक करके बता रहा हूँ। मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करके चुपचाप सोने चला जाऊंगा, मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करके चला जाऊंगा, मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता। मैं बहुत मन करके स्ट्रीम करने आया हूँ। छोड़ना, बोला ना, मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करके चला जाऊंगा। आई एम वेरी सीरियस अबाउट आर्कन।
Cleanup sequence Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Condemned Crystalla!
इसे तो पूछा मैं, अभी तक मैं नहीं किया। मैं सोचा ऑन स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं, ठीक है, मैंने इसलिए बचा रखा है उसको। अरे यार, मैंने इसको डुअल में नहीं किया रखा यार, डुअल में करना पड़ेगा तब तो। ओदेत को मैंने अभी कुछ हद तक लाइक उसके आर्टवर्क वगैरह दिया था, वो कर लिया होगा। इसको चाहिए 14 ये, और ये तो है मेरे पास। इसको ये चाहिए ना, नहीं तो इसको लेवल 90 कर दूंगा। गिविंग में ओनली क्रिएटेड है। वो कर लेगा, वो कर लेगा, वो कर लिया है, क्लासी ने कर लिया है।
Installation chamber deployed. You two! Time to end them! Shoot!
Only now.
My command.
इस बार का आर्कन कुछ अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है, मुझे पता है। मेरे दोस्त ने बोला कि हाँ बहुत बढ़िया क्वेस्ट है। मैंने बोला हाँ मैं करूँगा, मैं करूँगा।
Come no closer. Hot as death. Cleanup sequence image. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of me.
A moment, please.
अच्छा तुम लोग को क्या देखना है क्या? मैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट करूँ क्या आज? मैं सोचा था एक्सप्लोरेशन करूंगा, बट क्या आर्कन क्वेस्ट कर दूं? क्या बोलते हो? अब जब बोल ही रहे हो तो बहन चोद आज ही करते हैं, अभी करते हैं। मेरा पार्ट 1 हो गया है, मेरे पार्ट 2 में दिक्कत है। And I know part 2 is the only main one.
You two! Time to end them!
Away now.
Oh, thank you, classmate. Welcome to the vision holder once again with Pyro. Thank you, brother. Thank you. अबे 3 पार्ट है। ओह, तब तो सेकंड और थर्ड कर लेता हूँ। आज ही करता हूँ। अभी कर लेता हूँ। एटलीस्ट सेकंड पार्ट कंप्लीट करो, कल थर्ड कर लूँगा। फ्री में लेवल 90 हो रहा है। ओके, ओह नाइस नाइस। तेरे सोल वाले आर्टिफैक्ट्स रखूं क्या? मिजू की तो है नहीं मेरे पास। ओके, लेट्स सी। हेलो ब्रो, कैसे हो? आकाश में बहुत बढ़िया हूँ। वैसे आकाश में मैं रिव्यू नहीं करूंगा अभी, ठीक है? मैं अभी आर्कन क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ। तुम मुझे कस्टम से भी बुला सकते हो। ओके गाइस, who are gonna pull for Vodivitsa?
I need to think.
Who are gonna pull for her? मुझे बढ़िया लगी है, ठीक है? Let's see. मेरे को बढ़िया लगी है एज अ कैरेक्टर। I'm glad मैंने उधर कर लिया पुल।
Come take a look at this.
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on. Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
Oh, sorry Akash bhai, but sorry.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
मैं arrest thread and interruption instance my Varga is gonna go 190k plus. Let's go.
Yes.
मैं भी audience
The
से
number
जाऊंगा।
of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook.
Okay.
Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Okay.
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen it. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his...
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry.
Valerie तो must pull है
I
भाई
assume
मेरे
there's
लिए।
no way we can check
Yeah.
them again.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends. So we collect the tickets at the... Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is significant somehow.
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
materialized out of thin air. लमाओ. But मेरे को वो जो dreams आ रहे थे जिसमें you know I have to run from something. वो I think so इसी का
Did you
relation.
find anything?
Not yet. Still looking. So, are we supposed to be looking for some?
This looks like somebody's notebook.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't look scary. All right.
Once you once told me I would someday, but now even I still don't believe anyone could be told. I don't know yet.
Huh. This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing, surely.
Okay.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek. It sounds like she's writing this
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long... It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get
Luffy,
ignored when
मैं
everyone's
mainly
scouring the place
Varka
for clues.
Hydroveresa, Hydrosterus Swirl, and most importantly Skirk Fort slot. Let's go. Classico बोल क्या करूँ, pull और skip. वैसे मेरे अकाउंट में कोई प्रॉपर हाइड्रो टीपीएस नहीं है, ना ही मुरली ना ही हाइड्रो टीपीएस. देख तेरे केस में if you are gonna pull her, it's best that you go if you have like Skirk तभी कर, ठीक है. If you have Skirk 25% hydro resistance shred is a lot. You can go for her definitely.
Alright, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Like I like Vodyanitsa. So I am gonna pull for her.
And take!
Ah, Traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this. Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be an investigation report.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me. Was the investigator from Sumeru?
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all.
अबे हाइड्रो
obstruction in the
तब तो
ley
फ्रीज रियो फ्रीज
Is
भी
there
बढ़िया
any
होगा.
chance this is the key to finally making some progress?
Leyline problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this. It's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization, leyline renovation? My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my
न्यू भी
wheelhouse.
और पावरफुल होगा लमो.
Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
That is near. Oh!
How unnerving.
Okay.
It's tucked inside the report, so death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going? But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world.
मीटिया playable चाहिए.
But the note seems to be
Valerie and
warning of
Meteor,
potential
I
danger.
do need both of them.
The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
मैं तो Vodyanitsa मेरे मेन में ही पुल करूंगा because of like
If we take all this together,
Riot
it's not
is
impossible.
freeze.
Well, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination.
Valerie
And perhaps it's because I'm
Schiller.
still viewing this through the lens of a
Then I
typical
think so I
murder
have to pull
investigation.
him must.
But still,
Does it really sound that far?
good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to...
मैं Valerie and Metia के लिए जाऊँगा. I think so Metia is gonna be a cryo support. The cryo DPS. No, he's a Geo.
So, that's about everything we've discovered so
He's
far.
a Geo.
I'll share my theory
exactly.
first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person among us is most likely the killer. If the killer had simply bought a ticket,
Okay.
it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers. They love playing cryptic mind games.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Okay.
Could it really be that simple?
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
I most certainly did not degrade myself in such a...
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket? Guess it was naive of me to expect them to do—
Especially after the unprompted Lelik reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be...
It's a person who entered without a ticket is...
I got my ticket from Child. It was all
Abbe,
above
nahi.
board and my ticket was checked at the entrance, so there's no way it's me.
कौन हो सकता है? कौन हो सकता है? Alyosha?
As things stand, the audience head count doesn't add up. I guess we can rule out the theater staff members.
Okay, theater staff members नहीं है. इस चाइल्ड उसने तो पहले से टिकट ले रखा था. Valeri?
Valeri came to the theater to catch
Nah.
Mitya.
He has this.
I don't believe any of us here knew SREERAM before all this. Mr. SREERAM,
SREERAM.
did you really go through the ticket inspection to get—
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious, more that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never—
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be. Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression. Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in
Okay.
Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about— And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little—
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dreams.
We don't need details. Just get...
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal her name, even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a
Really? Wait, no.
Huh? SREERAM, what the devil are
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Sure.
Delicate times.
Yes? You know, the Civil War?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago. When Her Majesty the Tsaritsa...
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
What's going on here? Is SREERAM from...
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is,
Okay.
it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are.
Is someone going to explain what's going on?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
Theater energy will be haunting.
The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from
Okay.
returning to them.
Okay.
Some souls can eat Mr. SREERAM's, and according to the
Soul Wandering Theater, the killer who had ahead of time.
That's not it.
Okay.
For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to... Yeah, that must be
That's
the
the
immediate
immediate
reason
reason.
why the ticket
Okay.
all of last night.
Someone who died long ago. Recent victims murder.
Since we discovered that the death of those victims... The contents of the investigation report have been verified. Death is near. That must mean that there's a dead person in our midst.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. SREERAM must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra... So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased. People who died a long time ago.
Someone who died a long time ago.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make joke, but even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the theater can't affect reality, right?
Then what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls?
Oh.
Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked.
Huh. Why does this analogy sound...
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake? Or intention?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls were devoured by the ley lines.
It does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense of.
Except there's no concrete evidence. Mitya's relying on... Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the...
Alright, so how could SREERAM not know that he's dead? Seems a little unlikely that he...
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or reason for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right. I'm trying to remember and... Even though I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day.
Okay.
We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me But I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as her bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want.
It's just... Even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. I'm... sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me how...
But, Mr. SREERAM...
As an old player, I still wondering about Genshin change their mind, giving pulls to buffing old characters and giving giving good F2P meta in the same patch. We deserve this.
No. I refuse to... I guess it's high
Genshin
time I got a breath of
generous
fresh
now.
air.
Mr. SREERAM, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
My good sir, we both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this...
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing. Miss Wateramp. My...
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened. As long as she went on to be happy. That's all. There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps...
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. SREERAM was already dead.
Death is cruel. No matter...
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then?
Oh my god.
Even historical records about that time period don't say much about it.
Abdul Bhai, is that rage bait? I think so, that's a rage bait. That is a rage bait.
All people know is that the SREERAM founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead.
Ah, okay. Okay. एक मिनट एक सेकंड देना हेलो हाँ 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 एज़रॉक का है हाँ 48,000 to be exact. हाँ अभी तो अवेलेबल है. वन ईयर और एग्जैक्टली आपको बता 2 years का है. 2 years 1 month. 2 year 1 month. Included. 5 के आप दे दीजिए, 5 to 9 के आप दे दीजिए, ठीक है. वो उससे आप फिक्स कर लीजिए, उसके बाद आप बाद में कार्ड ले लीजिए. हमारे पास कार्ड आ जाएगा या लाइक आपको हम डायरेक्टली वहाँ से भेज देंगे, ठीक है. मतलब अगर हम लोग अभी करते हैं तो आपको फुल पेमेंट करना होगा. कार्ड कस्टमर के पास है, उनके पास मैंने ले रखा है, ठीक है। वहाँ से उनको पैसा मिलेगा तब वो जाके छोड़ेंगे, तो उसके लिए हम प्री बुकिंग कर सकते हैं, तो फिर हम लोग कस्टमर को पैसा पे कर देंगे एंड दे विल बुक द कार्ड फॉर दैट। तभी कर देंगे जिस दिन करोगे उस दिन कर देंगे, बस आप बुक कर दीजिए अगर आपको बुक करना है। एडवांस पेमेंट जो अमाउंट होता है वो नॉन रिफंडेबल होता है अनलेस कार्ड इज बैड और समथिंग, ठीक है। ठीक है, लेकिन फाइनल पेमेंट से वो पैसा डायरेक्ट हो जाएगा, ठीक है। हाँ हाँ तो हाँ हाँ हो जाएगा, हाँ हाँ। ये बुकिंग अकाउंट आज के रात तक ही है क्योंकि फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व वाला है ना। ना इसमें तो लेस नहीं हो पाएगा भैया, 2 years का वारंटी ऑलमोस्ट। ना 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 2 years है, एजरॉक है, वो भी तो कंडीशन से को। हाँ आरएमए यूनिट इन द सेंस इसका एक पंखा खराब हो गया था, तो ऑफिशियल सर्विस सेंटर वालों ने ही चेंज करके दिया है। ना ना ना, हाँ सब कुछ विद बिल एंड बॉक्स देंगे। हम्म, ठीक है, मैं आपको वो भेज दूँ क्या, QR कोड? कोलकाता से आप सर्च कर लीजिए मोस्टेक कंप्यूटर्स इंडिया, हम लोग ऑफिशियल एनवीडिया पार्टनर्स भी है एंड वी आर लिस्टेड इन कोलकाता थर्ड बिगेस्ट स्टोर, पीसी रिटेलर है, हम लोग फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड हैंड दोनों से डील करते हैं और एवरी पेरिफेरल्स। ओके, आपको आपको मैं भेज दे रहा हूँ, ओके वेट करिए गाइस, गिव मी अ मोमेंट, हाँ गिव मी अ मोमेंट, थोड़ा सा पैसा कमा लो है ना, वो भी तो इम्पोर्टेंट है ना, यू नो। गेम तो चलता रहेगा बट थोड़ा सा पैसा भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, नहीं तो वेलकिन नहीं ले पाऊंगा ना। बट ठीक है, रुको 1 मिनट। ओके तुम लोग सुन ही लो कन्वर्सेशन, अभी क्या ही म्यूट करना है इसमें, ओपन डील ही तो है, थोड़ी किसी को स्कैम करने बैठा हूँ। ग्राफिक्स कार्ड बेच रहा हूँ इन टफ टाइम्स।
That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time,
बोलছিলাম
there
कि
hasn't been much
7800
tension between humans
XT
and
নেবে
Fae since.
যেটা
Things have
47,000
been
এর
fairly harmonious for the
7800
past
XT
few
নেবে,
centuries.
যেটা 48,000 এর আছে না, যেটা লিস্ট করেছিস তুই অ্যাজরক, একজন বলল কি ও 2 দিনের মধ্যে পয়সা দেবে, এখন বুক করছে, তো 8,000 টাকাও দেবে এখন বুকিং এর জন্য, ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ তো আমি QR কোড পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি তোর, তোকে ও করে দিচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে। অ্যান্ড তারপরে তুই ওটা বুক করে দে ওখান থেকে, হ্যাঁ 2 দিন পর ও ফুল পেমেন্ট করবে, তারপরে একটু ডিসপ্যাচ করিস। আমি কিউআরটা দিয়ে দিচ্ছি তোর, অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইউপিআই আইডি তো যাবে না, ঠিক আছে তোর ইউপিআই আইডিটা দে আমাকে। আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক সো, লাইক আমার কাছে আছে, তাহলে আমি দেখে নিচ্ছি, আমাকে তাহলে অনেকটা স্ক্রল করতে হবে রে, একবার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ এখনই পাঠাবো, 8,000 টাকা দিয়ে বুক করছে। कार्ड 48,000 का है, मेरा कमीशन उसके अंदर 2K का है, ठीक है। एंड मैं ऐसे हिंदी बोलता हूँ कि कोई किसी को समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं बंगाली हूँ, डार्क भाई, बट नो माइंड। फिर भी समझ आ रहा है, यू नो, इट्स नॉट दैट हार्ड to understand what I am speaking in Bengali. मेरे साथ रहते रहते मेरी बंदी सीख गई बंगाली. क्या बोल रहा भाई? कोलकाता में नहीं रहता, मैं दुर्गापुर में रहता हूँ ब्रो.
আপুনি কল কৰি থকা ব্যক্তিজন অন্য এটা কলত ব্যস্ত হৈ আছে আপুনি অপেক্ষা কৰক
आसामीज है भाई बंदा, आसाम से हो. डैम. ठीक है, चलो आराम से करेगा वो. उसको मैंने भेज दिया. $48,000 का है, 7800 XT एंड एक मिनट. 7800 XT 48,000 का है. ठीक है, तो हाँ 4800 XT अभी इस पॉइंट पे एक 5070 के साथ कंपेरेबल परफॉर्मेंस है. एंड 5070 सेल्स फॉर 80,000 नाउ in this tough times. Who is gonna buy a first hand graphics card when the second hand is powerful?
So,
and you got 2 years
the
of
Fae
official
to banish
warranty.
The Fae to protect the Fae
Maybe it's not quite as bad.
all this time. I had
All right. If Mitya's theory is correct, then I think we can consider.
Hello chat bhai, क्या हाल चाल?
Ugh, if only this black.
₹48,000 लाइक सेकेंड हैंड का प्राइस है. 2 years ऑफिशियल वारंटी है. ठीक है, 7800 XT वाइट कलर एजरॉक का. एंड उसका परफॉर्मेंस ऑलमोस्ट 5070 के अकॉर्डिंग है. ठीक है, ऑलमोस्ट इवन अ बिट लेस, बट प्राइस टू परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ कोर्स उसका बेटर है देन 5070.
Looks like now we can just rest
Nishant
until
bhai,
the
welcome to the
snowstorm
stream.
stops.
Imagine traveler and child visit TEZZ together and she looks at the Fatui and the habitual mats on our inventory.
I still
Lama!
can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for...
Oh shit!
Huh?
knock knock.
You know the door isn't...
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik.
Yo, whatever makes you happy, Lamao.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from this, but when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me, so you kept it to yourself, right? Yes. I'm
वो meme
extremely
देख
grateful
रखा है
for
Lamao.
that.
It's nothing.
Actually,
I even
there's something
haven't
else
not
as well.
seen like TEZZ
I
yet.
found myself in
मैं
so I
सारा
thought
रील
I'd come
स्क्रॉल
to
करते
ask
करते
you
आ
for
रहा था
advice.
एंड मैं स्क्रॉल कर दिया, मैं देखा भी नहीं.
It's about Mitya. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead. As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja.
Plan change, Ronova threat, tablet threat. Oh shit.
Well,
When I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitya, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective.
Okay. That must be basically the most classified place in Snezhnaya.
Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved. But I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead. I checked his breathing and I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method.
कितना बिल्ड हुआ ओदेट आपका? मेरा ओदेट ऑफिशियल 4 सेट पे आ चुकी है, and she is doing great damage. I do need her to be
That's why
better.
you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murders started happening, and that is, until me.
Next second. Check the breathing and go. Okay, if I made it lab, it seems to be dead. Okay.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away
मैं तुम
would
लोग को अभी
single Mitya
DPSS
out.
दिखाऊंगा थोड़ा देर
Just
में.
like when everyone was suspecting Lelik.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. SREERAM was a ghost, and we knew there was only one extra person, so we thought he had to be the one.
But now, it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago, sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago?
Oh,
That's earlier
okay.
than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a
तो मैं
restaurant.
बाद में बोलूंगा
That
ओदेट को DPS
definitely
सेट
would have
पे
been
रख
after you found him dead.
एंड चीची को सेट दे चीची को दे दे एंड इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर को नोबलेस दे दो, वो सही रहेगा. ओदेट on DPS set is kind of
He
crazy.
seemed completely
Okay,
normal to me.
but you do know
Chatting
that
with
I can't use
Ronit,
Chi-Chi.
trying to avoid Valeri.
So he was definitely alive.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines.
I can't
But
heal my
Mitya's
Raspberry.
death happened inside the Armory
That's one thing.
Palace. The ley lines affecting the
Excellent.
theater shouldn't reach that far.
हेलो, हाँ भैया, मैंने आपको UPI ID भेजी है, ठीक है, ऑफिशियल स्टोर ओनर की, ठीक है, तो उस पे आप 8K कर दीजिए, हम लोग तुरंत बुक कर देंगे. और आपको मैंने हमारे कम्युनिटी में भी ऐड किया है, ठीक है, 1000 पीपल के ऊपर है, कस्टमर नॉन कस्टमर सब मिला के, ठीक है, तो आप वो भी ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. वहाँ पे आप स्क्रीनशॉट शेयर कर दीजिएगा आपके ट्रस्ट के लिए, ठीक है, कि मैंने ऐसा परचेस किया है. वहाँ से सेलर भी हमारे कंफर्म कर देंगे, ठीक है. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है, आप मेरे को 15 मिनट के अंदर कर दीजिए, ठीक है, क्योंकि स्टोर ओनर अभी स्टोर बंद करके निकलने वाले हैं, ठीक है. उन्होंने मेरे को UPI ID देते थे. हाँ ठीक है, ओके, ठीक है, आप कर लीजिए, आप देख लीजिए, ठीक है. हेलो, हाँ आप देख लीजिए, ठीक है, ओके. हाँ ठीक है, 15 मिनट टाइम है आपके पास अभी के लिए, तो आप तो कर दीजिए. आपको मैंने अभी UPI ID भेज रखी है. ठीक है चलो guys let's continue our stream now we don't have anything now
You're right.
so let's कोई मंगा नहीं रहा सामान
Doesn't
बेच रहा
fit the
हूँ
profile of the person we were searching.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have done.
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right. Do you think we need to
Huh, what's this? A private... Where do I line up?
That's not what...
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit.
That's a bit strange. मीटिया का थोड़ा सा मेरे को स्ट्रेंज लग रहा है मामला पानी पता है कुछ ज्यादा ही स्ट्रेंज नहीं है
What is going on with this storm?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die?
Death itself is cold, isn't it?
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. Thinking back on it, once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their family?
Are you okay? Here.
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up?
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Valeri
Rascals.
bunch of rascals okay
Little
ये
girl,
गाली कितने दिन बाद सुन रहा हूँ भाई
I was
rascal
rather surprised.
Oh, no need to thank you.
I've been too embarrassed to admit it, but so kind to everyone. But never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then especially when she was little. Every time I... All right, easy now.
I don't know.
Are you taking anything for...
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some raspberry flower leaves and brew a tonic for me.
हाँ hello
I'll feel much better once I drink
ও
that.
বলছে আমি 15 মিনিট করছি ঠিক আছে
I see. That's good to hear then.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight, now that the deceased has left our midst. However, out of an abundance of...
okay
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now.
of course
After all the tension of the past few days, everyone
You're
else
the
should just
strong
focus
man.
on...
What a long day. This whole situation, but Valeri's right.
I am concerned about Paimon. What is she doing without us, भाई? उसका दिमाग खोखला रहा होगा.
He's away!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much
Oh,
of a
don't
talker,
tell me
but
Valerian
I'm
Chuganov is
taking
gonna
down
die.
monsters. Curses!
No.
The Black... Mr. Door,
No.
I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get...
Quick, get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Bro.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Encase! Fighting frog!
You win this.
Remarkable!
Oh, एक लाख का damage went to.
If I had your muscles, I'd do the same.
Lama, if I had your muscles, Lama. तुमको पूरा का पूरा स्नेजना है हॉगवर्ड्स जैसा लगा
None
हुआ
of
ना
these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
ये वेपन लेवल 90 है अभी उसका एक प्लेस्टाइल हम लोग को दिख गया हाँ वलेरी कैसा दिखेगा एग्जैक्टली
Oh, goodness!
Impossible. Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. Wait, look! There's more monsters down. No, no! Mr. Door, what are you?
Found it. This is my. I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
Lamau.
No, you saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep.
But
Me old Mr. Door.
the black mist is. Surely I wasn't. Oh, okay.
Don't say they are dead. Don't say they are dead. Not Valery and Shuganov. Don't say they are dead.
What time? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valery?
Don't.
Wake up! Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valery? But for me, life will be all the duller for not having to run away from you, my friend.
How's... I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days.
That means Valery was the only one who died last night.
If Valery was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up. That much is...
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only 1 victim this time, not 2. Does that mean...
Valery क्या दिख रहा है भाई?
No similar cases. Can a death
Okay.
at night even... But Mr. Shram was all... After the deceased Shram left, there was 1 less victim last. It's a reasonable conclusion. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among...
Exactly. We identified Mr. Shram, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be 1 more dead...
Another one? But there...
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm.
1 more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, it's just, at the time, we had... If only we'd take...
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind...
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us.
Okay, you guys. Let's...
I'm the dead person? Wow,
Odette and I talked about it yesterday,
Okay.
but we thought it just wasn't possible.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have... Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon, Miss. But I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago...
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never.
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
You!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age, and nothing else.
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead? I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she? The one...
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically.
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at all.
अरे रेडन जिसको डस्ट बना दी थी लीक सारा है शी माइट बी प्लेबल लास्ट सिन्योरा
Miss Odette,
लास्ट सिन्योरा की
go
बात
over
कर
that
रहा
afternoon
हूँ
with me one...
No problem.
Huh. No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember any... Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia. Some of my memories from that afternoon are
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory?
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily...
You mean being silently assassinated, or done...
The researcher's amnesia. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
Oh, leave?
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life?
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back, I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. But then, my train of thought suddenly cut off. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia is a death, right?
Huh?
There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no?
Okay.
How can one person die so many times?
Okay.
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state.
Okay.
All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity. This increases the likelihood of me being the deceased, does it not?
Okay.
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad if, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now. Well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway.
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though. He probably doesn't want to burden everyone.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in an attempt to obtain the truth?
Okay.
With this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
Bye bye. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it happens. Beyond the loop. Okay.
Poor Mr. Mitya.
Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it.
I hate goodbyes. Why does it feel like everyone around me is slowly disappearing? Not just in—
Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of— Come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning, you could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside too. If I make it out of here—
Without regrets, I feel like a strange sense of
Are you okay?
If something's bugging you, let's talk about it.
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
You're worried about her, aren't you? That makes sense. We've been trapped—
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the—
A descender?
A descender.
But with Paimon by my side, over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world growing stronger. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun, but she's also a great guide. It's her authenticity that makes this whole world feel more real for me. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself.
He misses Paimon.
But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on. And I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon. I guess, in a way, she means the—
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well.
I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnograd in droves, I also felt like the whole world— I could be surrounded by people, all smiling and having fun. Later on, I started to think, all we can do is cherish their companionship from moment to
SENPAI
moment.
is super F2 friendly.
So,
that means
once we
बाकी
get out
updates
of
हम
here,
उसे पैसा
you
लेंगे.
better hurry back to our side as fast as you can. You can't let your story end in regret.
Thank you. That's
But Vodianitsa, if you hate goodbyes too,
That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. It's how we convey our emotion. Our songs have echoed through
Okay,
this
Proxy.
theater for hundreds
Bye-bye.
of years. Each one a story pieced together through moments of joy. But does a story exist without someone to read it? So I made the choice to stay. That way, there would still be someone left to—
Could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime?
A fan after my own heart. Thank you, Tonya. How about I sing something for you, and you tell me what you hear?
What is water imps? Mermaid, right?
I've never heard that one before.
Color me impressed, Tonya. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad.
Okay.
So, what's the song about then?
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for— It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more.
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away. I hope it reaches them.
It's getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. We should all turn in early. I suppose there's no reason to keep watch tonight.
Okay.
Of course.
once I get out of here. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodyanitsa sing again. That's a sad thought. Before I fall asleep, I should...
Okay. Vodyanitsa को देख के लगा था she's animal.
Where? It's so dark in here. Huh? What was that?
Hey!
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. Wait. Alright, we're safe. The spirit just, sort of. I know it's hard, yep. Luckily I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise that'd have been a real bump.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so...
Sure I do. I specialize in soul recall.
Recall?
It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Thanks.
Alright, there's no time. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back,
recall
the
मिल
flare
गया
won't be
इसको.
able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Now that's a sight for... Shh! It's night prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out!
Okay.
The next switch is... over there!
Okay. थोड़ा सा अजीब सा लगा जब वो पीछे से आई. What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, भाई अजीब सा लगा ने. Can I go around her? It should be fine, you know. I can go around her.
The switch is just up ahead. Hurry!
Yeah, I can go around her.
It's too dark. We're not... Traveler! I won't let you die.
He died two
Even though
times.
it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great.
Yeah.
Time for you to get out of...
What about you?
I can't. I've already been used up. A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone so many times. I might not look any different. I can go no...
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything.
But...
Go. Now.
Vodyanitsa is dead.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
Wow.
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov?
Hello.
Lying from the
Hello,
start.
baby. Welcome to the stream.
Take a long, hard look at yourself before I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange coincidence, you've never been targeted. You just happen to have survived this long? No, you should be the prime suspect. And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start!
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety or a guilty conscience. Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decided to fight until the bitter end. Is that it?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on. You think I'm afraid to die up?
After all the trauma of the past few days, everyone's Valeria and Mitya aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone... They're dead. They're dead. Of those who remain, the only person we've never met, but people are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, Child's sister was in fact a label I imposed on, but Mr. Chuganov...
Okay.
Tonya, how's
Midnight
Susa
See you in
lately?
Snezha 2029. Love.
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home.
No.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday, you said you could vouch for Tonya. Why did you give us a false testimony?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from this. Everything about you is fake. Down to the wife and daughter you're old. That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone. Didn't think much of it at the time. Just thought everyone else was... But thinking back on it now, that doesn't seem...
Even that was a lie?
Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop!
I think I remember now. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it the snow cough. It's not a very common illness.
तब तक GENSHIN 2.0 आ जाएगा लगाओ.
By the cold climate, but it can be fatal.
देखो, I didn't tell her to download a game. She just did it from her own, and she's enjoying the game now.
So long. After a while,
she's enjoying it.
I felt myself growing weaker.
But she's like, she wants to pull Arlecchino. I'm like,
anymore.
pull anyone you like.
Neither the treatment that the
she's
doctors
old,
were
but
giving me,
you pull anyone you like.
So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to. Just
तो हो सकता है तुम लोगों को बहुत जल्दी ये कंटेंट भी मिले कि मैं उसके साथ जेंशिन खेल रहा हूँ, उसका वर्ल्ड एक्सप्लोर करने में हेल्प कर रहा हूँ.
He agreed. He snuck me out of the hospital, and we got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. It was all so exciting. I remember the show when I woke up, but there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. Tonya. Yeah, I know. After all of that, I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook, and Tonya is the name. When we escaped from the hospital, our family So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, and called, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. At least your memory of death isn't painful. That is... Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to...
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, so... I lied to you, and... Yes, the truth of the matter is... I lost them. A long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in Iskra Manufacturing Plant. She also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. If she were still alive after Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I soon discovered that this was the only...
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her from Frost Fairy. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything, including the fact that the snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick Frost Fairy flower leaves to brew medicine for Iskra too. It took hours and hours on the stove. But the year after my daughter passed away, the jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frost blight, also known as the snow cough, had finally been developed. It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. No better than random concoctions. That was the final straw for me. I just couldn't take it anymore. Just one more year. One more year. And everything would have been okay.
आप आराम से करिए। ऐसे में भी तो सारे स्टोर से बंद ही हो गए हैं। होपफुली कल सुबह तक कार्ड नहीं जाएगा। अच्छा 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 तो मैं यही बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं सुबह तक आपका वेट कर रहा हूँ। जब भी होगा रात के अंदर आप कर लीजिए, ठीक है। मैंने आपको कम्युनिटी में घुसाने का भी रिक्वेस्ट डाल दिया है, ठीक है, मेरे सीनियर से, तो वो आपको कम्युनिटी में भी एंट्री ले लेंगे। हाँ हाँ स्ट्रीमर केबल्स, हाँ हाँ है वो देखना पड़ेगा मेरे को एक बार, लेकिन है अवेलेबल। वो भी हो जाएगा। आप आराम से सुबह का कॉल करिए, मैं तब आपको बता करके रख दूंगा, ठीक है। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, चलिए। No, man.
So, more than anyone, I know poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been from an era when snow cough was still a terminal illness.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you...
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead.
Lamau.
What did you hope to
ये
achieve
theory
by
सच में लड़कों
protecting
को
her?
पसंद नहीं आएगा।
I just don't believe in your crackpot. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that... Nitya's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now it's Tonya's turn. The others I can make my peace with. But little Miss Tonya, here she is, standing right in... I just want her to live. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the... Not again! Not this time! Not when the cure is right within our grasp!
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I can't let you do this. By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. And now they're all dead because of me. I'm not happy about that. The reality is, you've been trying to fight your own demons through me.
No!
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that I'm dead. Despite all the bad things that kept happening. Since the day I escaped that hospital until now, this has been an adventure I never even dared to dream of.
Classic males
I'm
नहीं
very
gooners,
fond
many
of you
girls
all.
cool on female characters.
If it were only possible,
अरे हाँ
I'd
लुफी,
trade my...
लवो।
And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chu. It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Well then, I suppose this is it.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
No. My name is Patoshka. It was nice meeting you all.
Patashka.
Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Tashka.
What are you doing, Chuganov?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded. What? I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all—
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe let's at least try to enjoy tonight?
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company.
And yet you won't let me die.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should close down that factory of yours. A lot of people are freezing thanks to you.
Is this really the time to be discussing? All right, fine. I'll shut it down. Doesn't matter to me.
Am I hearing? There it is again. But I don't understand.
Should we open the door?
Is this it? If the last few days are anything to go by, whatever lies beyond that door at this moment.
Okay. The quest is very interesting, भाई. क्या पता चाइल्ड हो सकता है भाई? चाइल्ड हो सकता है. Literally. Oh, media.
Hey, everyone.
How are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. I was a little worried that... Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing, which means Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that
Not Tonya. Patoshka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no...
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away.
Okay.
Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a... It means something like, may those we have lost watch over...
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem. Who knew it actually...
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead. Mitya.
Huh. No kidding. Huh, seemed like I guessed right then. This is what I've been so desperate to tell you. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is, I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that... And as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean that I must already be... But I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there. Nor do I feel any different now than before I walked into the snowstorm.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've been wondering about for a while now. If souls aren't physical, shouldn't both SREERAM and Patoshka were clearly deceased, and yet their souls didn't look or feel like ghosts at all. They were visible.
This raises a truly terrible thought.
Okay.
Mitya said the outside is a world where only the snows... The Requiem. Dreams can't
Bro!
The soul was summoned back by the Of course. If even the long deceased, then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls.
Yes. I think that this is probably the afterlife.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here, while an endless, infinite snowstorm rages outside. It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were.
No.
The truth
The
was,
traveler can't drive.
we were all deceased.
The traveler can't drive.
The only...
Okay,
do you remember
okay.
that note, "Death is near"? Seems death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply...
So all our attempts to survive, our search for the deceased...
Hard to say. At the very least, we hope 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong. The presence of those 2 is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in.
If what you're saying is true, doesn't that make us the lost souls now? Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that the other bodies in the room hadn't decayed one bit after all these days.
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all, but merely our shells here in the afterlife.
Am I really dead? No, that's impossible. This cannot be how it...
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the real world?
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous. Good grief.
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death. The exact moment I died. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something. I can't remember. And...
Mitya, your hand.
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the...
What the hell, bro?
I guess this was what I saw. What's wrong? Do you...
It's... Renova. The ruler of death. Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnation of someone familiar to guide their soul into the after. And as soon as you recognize his face...
I heard a similar tale when I was little.
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here disguised in a familiar...
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? When I first saw this note, I thought it...
So the Grim Reaper deliberately...
By that logic, the one person most like...
I know who it is. I know who it is.
No doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days.
I know how it is. I know who it is.
Is it you, Alosha? You were...
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
There's no denying it. The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was discussed.
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and sometimes I were the ones taking charge of the situation, looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sideline.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. And earlier today, you tried to convince Patashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you...
He still won't admit it. Fine. Let's see how he responds.
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real
No.
Okay.
That's right. This was the moment. Right at the start, before any victims had even emerged, Alosha was switched with the ruler of death while everyone's guard.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected anything unusual. We just assumed we were snowed in. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies but it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sabo.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes Alosha. You are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement. Far beyond what I expected.
I heard you can ferry souls.
My
Those death
voice
siege
is
night.
so good.
Were they your doing?
Ah, same.
Your
My
initial
voice is
conclusion
good.
was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls.
Okay.
Every night, they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void.
Okay.
This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related You cursed us? When? And why would you do such—
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, you must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some, but this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, but if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley line, then they will remain forever suspended between life and death. No longer.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why
You seek to understand the mind of a god? Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about—
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done.
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case, due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines. There is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to fit. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance. And there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear.
Oh my god.
Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead, and in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets. And only then, with my guidance, could they finally return.
I vaguely remember seeing Batashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she hadn't returned to the ley lines?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals.
Okay.
Souls connect to all things in the world and see the chain of cause and effect. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls, that is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where I stand, that was killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger. All I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control.
She's cold, man.
And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective,
Oh my
play out on the
God.
stage.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reap. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair.
Oh. Okay.
Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Dimov walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No.
Where is Dimov? It's not Dimov. Dimov कहाँ है? यही है ना Dimov?
No.
Dimov कौन सा है? यही तो होना चाहिए। वो नहीं है Alyosha.
Alosha was the sec during this process. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devout.
Day 3.
Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same.
They could have shown some blood, you know. Not like this.
The deaths of coolish, unexplainable
Day 4. Finally,
Later,
come to
we discovered
Valerie.
that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased.
Ram?
Mr. Shram.
Valerie? Done.
He thought it was all a lot happened to.
Okay. Day 5, 2 again.
The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself.
Okay. What do you need, sir?
Vodyanitsa was.
And? Oh, what's it?
Although Mitya, the void in the ley line.
Yeah. Yeah.
As it happened, Patashka filled the girl I thought would come to think of it, and Renova. Looking back,
Day 6.
No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, to everyone now. That covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here.
The Water Imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile...
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not... And your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will, for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul.
You haven't done that yet, have you?
I have no interest in involving myself with Descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing. Are you in—
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless.
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
Okay, Iron Man reference.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
Oh my god. That eye is such a beautiful thing, man. Everyone is alive all of a sudden? Oh man! How are they alive? Oh my god, the fuck? Shit! Oh! Twist quest! Okay, not Arcon quest, it's a twist quest.
What happened?
How much do you...
What do you mean?
Has Odette already... Mitya?
Oh,
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life, just with one catch. They forgot.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife, so it's not visible in the physical. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you...
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out... The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths.
They say that right before death, time slows down.
And that must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spent in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia.
At least they're alive, bhai. At least they're alive.
This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers are anything to go by, killing us is usually a pretty routine matter. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something related to my research project. Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have...
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitia's friend, yet you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater?
वही वाला ये क्या हो रहा है, बार बार रिपीट क्यों हो रहा है? जो घूमा था अभी यहाँ पे वो घूमा है.
So Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it. Agreed. Let's check in on her.
क्वेस्ट ऑलमोस्ट एंड हो गया है ना, और ज्यादा देर तो बचा है नहीं. डोंट टेल मी अभी भी बचा हुआ है, मैं रो दूंगा. इट्स एनफ आई गेस. आई नो द क्वेस्ट इज गुड बट इट्स एनफ. आई हैव टू गो एंड ईट.
I'm finally back. Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, I should keep my...
Wait. The atmosphere here... Shh.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that... I'm so sorry.
Tell me, what happened?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the facility.
Why?
His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned. There was nothing we could do.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace first, which is exactly where we were headed.
Then lead the way.
Okay, let's...
Okay.
It's just up ahead.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelek. Paimon's safety is paramount right now.
If you say...
Let's go. There's no...
Okay. ट्रायल उधर तक क्या करेंगे वो मेरे को ऑस्लेशन ही तो है बस.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
भाई डैमेज तो बढ़िया है उधर का.
Fulfill our pact!
Let's begin.
Okay.
Fear the coming storm. Cleanup sequence initiated. Pirouette. Let us have
Way now.
Your Majesty, I still...
पेंगुइन भाई ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर लूफी बढ़िया कर पाएगा. लूफी दोस्तों देख ले.
Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Then don't blame me for what happens next!
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top secret research after all.
हेलो मुचियो भाई. लूफी तो ऐसा बता दे उनको.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from the past little...
Intruders! Stay alert!
Let's begin.
क्या सब चल रहा है अभी? जस्ट ये चल रहा है क्या बोलते क्वेस्ट.
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Together.
Fulfill our pact!
ये आ रहा है भाई.
No one interferes with the jester's work.
I genuinely hate सिखने का मैप. तुमको खराब लग रहा होगा, बाकियों को तो अच्छा ही लगा. मेरे को भी अच्छा ही लगा यार. Like now finally we have something that we call exploration. Looks like Natlan and first Euro.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let's begin.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Pirouette.
प्रीमोजेंस कितना है? मुझे प्रीमोजेंस का बताओ थोड़ा सा कितना है?
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
What the hell? Oh shit! Oh my lord! Lord, that is huge. That's what she said, by the way. I mean...
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
See, तो आपकी कभी थी नहीं भाई भाई मेरी खुद की गर्लफ्रेंड है
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
Installation chamber deployed. We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Mission. Show no mercy. Laline, he's pop.
Mission.
Yeah.
What is Project 2 here, right?
What's going on? Wait, it's the curse of death. No, no, not now. Odette.
Penguin by Odette for DPS set minimum.
The afterlife again? I need to find a way back to.
Oh shit, this is not the afterlife. She's the area of the curse of death, bro. Okay, she's watching us. Senora is helping us? Odette पे EM is required, but not that much. क्वेस्ट के कट सीन्स नहीं देखे मेरे भाई. मैं क्वेस्ट तो अभी कर रहा हूँ. I don't want to see what actually is going on here. It is just becoming interesting and it's not letting me go away.
Odette! No signs of life. But past experience says that she should be resurrected. Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. But I'm sorry. Sure enough. Everyone here has been affected by the curse of Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself.
Is that Metia?
Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now.
Okay. I guess he's the area. Oh, she's sleeping.
Paimon really is here.
इसको कर दो मॉड इसको थैंक यू रोहित मैं आपको सुपर चैट करता हूँ कर दो इसका मॉड हूँ यही मेरा काम है लमाओ ओके एक सेकेंड डोंट टेल मी फर्स्ट अपीयरेंस ओह शिट Oh my sab! He looks mighty fine. Mighty fine.
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence.
She's chubby. They made her like this.
And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying...
No advice needed.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for...
Okay.
That thing is coming with me.
Oh God! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God!
You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Oh my God! The Traveler is furious.
Who says there'll be a next time?
Doomsday reference! Let's go! Oh shit! Oh! Oh, he cut her clothes. पाइमॉन का सच पता चलने वाला है हमें. What is she?
I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
नहीं भाई मुचीरो.
Different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier. The jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was...
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer. And so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
बाप जैसा काम किया भाई. बाप जैसा काम किया साले. I took her without explanation. I took her without explanation, guys.
As I said when you first arrived in
Dadaji.
We once spent some time together.
This suits grandfather vibes. Oh my god. I took her without explanation.
You did mention that. Paimon did think you seemed...
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the ruler of death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the...
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like...
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything... After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay. What
she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather for us, went to waste.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... When moments of technological progress occur... Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outside... Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The Curse of Death was triggered
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that...
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth...
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes. We were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. with this single experiment. But now, after already being forced to fumble around, and as long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment.
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial, and only by eliminating Renova first.
Okay.
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to the—
So, you're saying even the ruler of death has limitations we don't know?
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our—
Regardless, our goal is the heavenly principles.
The Fatui wanted
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principle, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead Snej?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the day.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect any civilians.
By C4 Alosha.
While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya. Is there anything?
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger.
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the Armory Palace is because she comes from Celestia herself.
Oh!
More specifically,
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia. But she lacks Celestia's power or authority.
as you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. You're saying Paimon was there for that? But Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky? Being given away as a gift?
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be—
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard— What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say what kind of being you once were in Celestia. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start.
Balab, you wanna say me?
Paimon lost her memories.
She came back from the sky, like she came from the sky.
That must mean
Dined out gold.
took care of Paimon back then.
And just like Lassie told, this guy pulled for her. He lost on her. And then tried to give it away. Just like we trying to give away our C6GG. Finally, like, we lose our 50-50 and it is tossed to us. The traveler got Paimon. Oh my god.
On the contrary,
इसलिए we lose 50-50 because we have been losing from the start.
your existence.
Everybody lost 50-50
I was
when they
entirely
got
focused
Paimon.
on my struggle against Troptatir the Wise. But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of select... Oh, phew! That's a relief.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition.
Seems like the powers that be...
The Harbingers have been granted
You read my mind.
Speaking of the nose...
The Gnosis will end up...
What do you mean?
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people...
Intervated our civilization only by changing. Otherwise...
Accepting potential destruction...
Furthermore...
Huh?
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls. The rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the heaven...
What?
The Tsaritsa, if she can seize their look forward to it. Though the ordinary... We all...
Thank you for telling me...
Given the circumstance...
Allied?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue.
That's right.
Against an opponent...
You're going to challenge the ruler of... Thank you?
The Tsaritsa will...
Got it.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistleton thingy... Of course, Paimon knows it's tough.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not yet fully developed.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So this is the weapon they are gonna use?
Paimon?
Long story short, yep, Paimon.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone. And there was no easy way to sneak past them.
Okay, I'm back. Guys, जल्दी खत्म करते हैं इस पूरा.
So, I returned.
It was thanks to you that...
Really, anyway, and now that things here...
जल्दी कंप्लीट करो भाई, मेरे को नहीं पता भाई.
Ah, Director Chugana, this is the preliminary. Our calculations...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly Iskra.
Dear esteemed considering that Lelik did what they did for the Lelik will be the purpose of this note, even with projects, we act only
We act
You mean...
Just thinking out loud, I've never seen the SNED.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
अबे यार.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical.
Imagine if Columbine used a weapon which is on the moon. That is 100 times powerful than this. Lamo. Columbina can use that.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush.
और इसका भी story quest हो गया भाई.
Hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet.
Bro went to the side
I'll just
and
keep my
just take flowers.
distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
मुझे flowers चाहिए यार.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Korolyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Fresh air? Oh, it's nice. Like, who cares if Paimon's a... And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna...
You've spent the last few...
Says who? Paimon originally... Wait, the local Snezhnaya...
I thought you were in the mood for flying.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dolls. Which do you like better?
Oh, there you are.
Paimon will grip... Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have?
I know that voice.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello.
Hey now. Why'd you have to start with...
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me. And
I know, right?
I've been rushed off. I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix... Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't
okay, chaliye Mazdoori Undead, welcome to the
He only gave his
stream.
ticket to me because he had to look into Lelik.
No,
Actually,
it's
आखिर कुछ
fine.
करके goosebumps आ गया अभी.
I would...
Huh?
I think so it's gonna end. Cutscene? अबे अब क्या cutscene है बेंचो? Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! She's back. The Tsaritsa is... Oh! तो गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स वाइब आ रही है पता है Oh, that's the ending! Huh? एक second. Is that complete? I mean, I would take that any day if I want to, like... एक minute. Oh, I don't have any inventory space here. Okay. एक कब सोने लगा है ना अमीर लोग हैं yeah, that should do it. I'll like see one as if she's gonna come up, but ख्वाब अच्छे देख लेता हूँ बट ये मैं लेकिन C1 के लिए जा रहा हूँ ना वो तो को बताया नहीं था क्या लेकिन C1 ब्रो he is neat here चलो इसी के साथ आज का स्ट्रीम यही कंप्लीट होता है गाइस थैंक यू फॉर स्टेइंग सो लॉन्ग ठीक है आई विल मीट यू गाइस इन द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम टिल देन सायोनारा फिर मिलेगा दोबारा पीस आउट उदित के साथ बढ़िया चल रहा है 200 के डीपीएस भाई 190 के तक आया था अब 200 के हो जाएगा इसको लेवल अप करूंगा ना उदित को तो 200 के हो जाएगा ठीक है?
Add
She is
Ash-
doing great with the
Thank you for
OMDC. He's officially the strongest character I have now. Okay. So guys, with this we end the live stream today. Meet you guys tomorrow with a brand new stream. Till then, क्या बना रहा फिर मेरे को दोबारा? Oh my god! They gave us so much. They gave us so much promotion.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but
एक
soon
showcase
gave up.
करके जाओ. Okay. करके जाता हूँ. हाँ, उससे पहले मेरे को एक कॉल करना है. मैं तो स्क्रीन ऑफ कर रहा हूँ 1 मिनट के लिए. Okay. It's like I have Rio Tetris, Kirk and Lohan, and 3 of them are in freeze. One minute. I'm gonna be calling you in 5 minutes, okay, बच्चा? आता हूँ मैं. मैं इसको अटैक दे देता हूँ ना. अटैक सॉरी क्रिट रेट दे देता हूँ ना. क्रिट रेट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर हम, आई गेस. क्रिट रेट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर हम. मैं क्रिट रेट दे ही देता हूँ. ओके. यहाँ से जाके एनर्जी एंड मैक्सियार. ओके चलो. आई थिंक सो वी आर गुड टू गो राइट. Detailed view. Let's see.
Witness the snow spawn's grace. Shadow me. Odds revealed by Swirl. Mark 2. Stay clear. Pirouette. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let's begin.
एक मिनट देना. ठीक है, वापस स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा मेरे को. रुको, वापस स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. मैंने गलती से लाइक उसका बर्स्ट मार दिया था. लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ.
Together. By royal decree.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
वापस गलती कर दिया मैंने. वेट करो. पहले उदित को ही चलाना होगा, समझा? चलो.
Swirl. Mark 2. Absorption test.
A moment, please.
तो इसको हील नहीं दिलवाना. ना.
Odds revealed by Enhanced Animal Module 75.
The main issue with Risley in Stellar Conduct is that he heals. ठीक है, जो कि इसको कहीं ना कहीं वो हील नहीं हो सकता. The main point is that
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Animal hypostasis.
तो वहीं पे रोटेशन किया था. One 173.
Together. Sudden death.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Whirl. Mark 2. Absorption test.
For more, please.
180. 182.
Shadow me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Way now.
और एक बार.
Wings of darkness. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let's begin.
190 के नहीं पहुंचा तो मैं कैसे जाऊं? इधर इसका हील मेन प्रॉब्लम आ रहा, पता है? इज हीलिंग टू मच. इज हीलिंग टू मच. बट हाँ 180 के तुमने देख लिया विथ इवन रॉन्ग रोटेशन. बट ठीक है, काफी है 180 के. चलो ये एक प्रदर्शन करने के बाद मैं अभी जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? रोटेशन हक रहा हो भाई. चलो मिलता हूँ आप लोगों से कल विद अ ब्रांड न्यू स्ट्रीम. पीस आउट. गेमिंग बाय. टेक केयर एंड पीस आउट.